Sunshine and Flowers, painted by Alma Thomas in 1968. And basically it's just a painting with vertical lines going down of all different colors. And when you look at it from far away, it just looks very simple, like vertical lines, and you can kind of see that they're dashed a little bit. But when you come closer, you realize that it symbolizes more, especially when you read the description. It says that it has to do with nature and things like that.
As soon as we walked in the room, we got a happy feeling from all of the bright colors.
And that was the one we noticed right away. Like as soon as we walked in the room, that one stood out to us kind of because it was so bright, and it made us feel happy, like sort of the way that if it's nice weather outside and it's sunny and there are flowers all around, like you instantly have a brighter outlook on life, sort of, compared to if it's like raining and it's dark and gloomy outside.
Yeah. So what's important about this painting is the feeling it gives you, because it's so simple, but it really affects your emotions.
And we were really interested by the description because it talks about how she would look at her flower gardens, and that's what inspired her art. So we found that really interesting.
To think that all she was doing was looking outside her garden. Like many people have a garden in their backyard, but at the same time they don't come up with something that's so beautiful. And also from far away you can see that there are kind of lines within the painting, and it sort of looks like trees a little bit, but when you're closer up you can't really
tell what it is.
You can't really notice them. It just looks like sort of an imperfection of the painting.
It could represent wind too, because it's breaking up the lines.
Yeah.
Kind of to make it more fluid.
And it sort of shows how in nature there are things that are unexpected, because if you're looking at the painting from close up you don't really notice them, but then when you go from further away you see them. So it shows that not everything is as constant as it may seem, you know.
And it depends where you look at the painting from. It could give you a different vibe as to what it could represent.
And also there's something else that's different in the painting you don't notice right away. When you look at it, you just think it's blue. It looks like a rainbow sort of, but when you look at it closely you notice that there are different shades of blue, from the beginning to the end. I didn't even realize it until now that it's I thought it was just one simple pattern, but if you look closely you can see there are actually different colors. See how at the end it's this turquoise, it doesn't show up really anywhere else.
Yeah, at the beginning the blues start out darker, and then towards the right of the painting
it becomes more pastel colors.
Yeah, with all the colors. I think overall it's a good representation of nature.
Yeah.
And also how art can make you feel something instead of just looking at it and
telling a story.
And the fact that there aren't any faces or anything in it. It's literally just vertical lines, but yet it gives
you a big impact.
Yeah, it has such a big impact. Even more so than if it was a simple painting, I feel.